Hi guys, hope you're doing good. In this video, we are going to learn about control statements. When I say control statements, as the name implies, it controls the flow of your program. Any program under execution, the execution goes line by line. That is the first line, second line, third line, and so on and so forth. This is how the execution goes in a sequence. If at all I want to control the flow of the sequence and stop it and divert the direction, I go for control statements. So these are the control statements that are used in Python, that is if, else, and elif. Let me give you a small example. Let me say true and then say print this statement is true. Now here when I say if and followed by the condition and put a colon, and you can see the next line comes with an indentation. It's very important because any statement that is under the if should come under an indentation. Like other programming languages, you will be using braces to cover the lines, but here you don't use braces, rather you use a indentation. Let me run this code. And you can see the statement, whatever is given next to the if, is getting printed. Now let me change it to false and run this code. Obviously, if the condition is false, this statement will never be touched. Now let me give an example of else, and let me say print this statement is false. Now let me run this code, and you can see if this condition, and here it is false, when it is false it will go to the else part and take this. Now here it is, in general term I can say, if it is true, do this, if it is false, do this. That is what it means. When I say if condition, if that condition is true, then the statement next to if will be executed. If the condition is false, then the statement next to else will be executed. And let me, if I want some statement to be outside the if block, I'll say this will, print always. Let me run this code. You can say this is false if false, and it goes to the else part and say this statement is false and this statement will print always. And let me change it to true. I'm sorry. If I change it to true, you can see the statement is true and this will print always. Now this statement, irrespective of the condition, this statement will be executed. Okay, so let me take a small example with some variable inside. Let me say name assign Samuel, and if I say name equal to, now this is assignment operator and this is equal to operator which checks for the equality, right? I'll say if name equal to Samuel, and sorry, a colon, and I say print and say welcome Samuel. Now let me give directly welcome Samuel. Else I can say print welcome, what is your name? When I execute this code, you can see it prints welcome Samuel because the variable name has the string Samuel, and I'm comparing it here, name equal to Samuel, and I'm printing welcome Samuel. Now if let me change the name to Edison and run this code, it says welcome, what is your name? Because this condition fails. Now when I say name, what is name? Name is Edison, and what is there on the right hand side to compare? That is Samuel. So this condition fails and it comes to the else part and prints it. And let me say print done. Okay, now if I want to say, like, if Edison is also there, I just want to give the information welcome Edison. What I can do is I can say elif check for one more condition, that is Edison, and I say print welcome Edison. Now let me run this code. You can see welcome Edison. I'll explain you how it works. The name is Edison. It comes to the first if and checks name is Samuel, but the string which is stored in name is Edison. So this condition fails and goes to the else part. And here I have an elif, that is else and if. So this, when this condition fails, it comes here and checks for one more condition. It checks whether name is Edison. If name is Edison, it's printing welcome Edison. If none of these is there, then I go for welcome, what is your name? So let me, instead of storing it, let me try to get input using a method called as input. I'll say input, enter name. This input method helps us to get input from the user. Now let me run this code and you can say enter name. I'll say Samuel. It prints welcome Samuel. And let me run it again. If I say Edison, it says welcome Edison. Right. If I give some name which is not here, let me say Eddie. It says welcome, what is your name? So far we have seen checking only one condition. If I want to check more than one condition, I may need to use logical operators like and, or, and not. Then when I say if I want to check more than one condition here, for example, if I want to check whether the person has an age above 18, and I'll say and age equal to, or I can say greater than equal to 18. Now then only the person has to be welcome. And here also say and age greater than equal to 18. Else you can say sorry, you are not eligible. Right. So it means that like you're going to check for a condition where the person, and you're going to get the age of a person, and if the age of the person is above 18, then you're going to allow him. Okay, let me run this code. I'll say Samuel, and let me say the age is 19, and you can say welcome Samuel. Now if the run this code again, let me give Edison and then say age is 17, and you say sorry, you're not eligible. Now here this how it works. You're getting the input for name, you're getting the input for age, and you're checking in the condition if my name is Samuel and the age is greater than 17. When I give and, it means that it checks both the conditions. Both the conditions need to be satisfied, right? This will go inside and print welcome only when both the conditions are satisfied. If any one condition fails, it never goes inside. I hope you should know like what is the logical or a truth table for and, or, and not. And when I want to do it in a reverse way, right, I'll be using not. So let me give the age alone, not 17. Let me take this out, and let me say less than. Let me pull this out. This is not required for me now. I'll say you are welcome. Let me give the age as 19. Now here the condition is I'm checking age less than 18, and when I put a not here before, it means that my age is not, when my age is not less than 18, then go here. Now as for this program, like my age is 19 and it says you're welcome, because it says actually it checks for age 19 and I negate, I put a not here. It means that when my age is not 18, or when my age is not less than 18, I'm going inside. Since my age is 19, it's going. Let me give 17 and let me run this code again. It says sorry, you're not eligible. Now this not always does the reverse of it, right? When my age, I give a condition here checking for less than, but it gives a not before to make that when the age is not less than 18. That's it, guys. I'm done with this video. If you have any doubts or queries, please comment in the comment section. I'll definitely get back to you. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.